stream, and I was not expecting to go down like that. I don't know why I lost it. I just lost it. You know, sometimes you just lose it. And there's nothing you can do. I think it was the internet. It was the internet slowing down. I was talking to some dudes here, Ellen Stevens and another guy there, Baseman. You know, it was quite good having you. Now I want to go and work in the next 20 minutes or so. I want to start doing some other work on my house. And I'll have a very busy day maybe to get better things will work for me. You look at situation at a time, and if you have great mind, you can sail through. But if you don't, then definitely you have issues. I'm not in that state whereby I will just fail to give you a chance. I will try my best to give you a chance because you deserve it and you're a better person than me, and we can work on it if chance be to try to level things up. It's quite a number of issues that you need to put in place, and very few people, very few in numbers, knows what it is all about. I'm trying to say, uh, I'm tensed because these hours are not going up, not going up. When you see me see the DM, just wondering what next, you know, and nobody can come for your rescue. It's only you yourself who can come and try to figure out what to do next because it's going crazy bad. Very few people understand what it is to be crazy bad, but have hope things will get better, work, and reach where you're supposed to. Good morning, Black. Yes, what's up, Edna? Hi. Leo Vid and Pigs. Hi. How are you guys? Thank you for the hope. Thank you for sub. Thank you for motivation. Thank you for appearance. Edna, I hope you're doing great so far. And everything about you is, you know, is great. Hope is something that you have to keep and give to people at any one given time. Because if you lose it, definitely, then the people behind you will completely lose it. Meaning there's no future there. Let's not have this state of risk expect. At times you go and sleep early because you just want to rest. And what's making you rest is spiritual, maybe. It's not even physical. And then you are thinking if you rest the body, you will be okay. And then in the morning you wake up, you find yourself in the same situation, feeling the same, thinking the same, doing things the same. You know that sucks. How to build up and walk past that? Oh, it's the most difficult thing ever. Because now you'll be fighting a battle physically and you don't with spiritual. And eventually you'll not end up being somebody that you really wanted to be. And when you make mistakes, the society is not there for you to correct you, to tell you this is it, this is how you do it. They'll be there to criticize you and tell you that you don't deserve this. Or you should have requested for some support. It is what it is, and you cannot change situation like that. But you have this battle mind mentality that's not aligned aligning with what you stand for. That becomes a big topic for some people. You might be seated somewhere like here, like I am, but in your mind, you are moving so fast, you're very far. You're thinking about so many things that are happening around you, towards you, within you, everywhere. And how to walk out of that situation is something that actually people will not understand, because even you yourself, you're physically drained. Nothing is working that way. Anyway, this is not, hey, you, come, what's up? How are you doing? I'm good, man. I hope you're good too. Missed you so much. Oh, sorry for disappointing you. I've been away for some time. But I do live stream and I get some, one, two, three done. Like now, just in front of my house here, just with my laptop here, seated here, chilling, just basking in the sun, even though it's not hot. When you hear a man breathe his like that, it's not because he's out of sight, but situation is compressing him, putting pressure so much. You end up not even understanding the concept of what you really want and why things are moving away from you. Definitely, that's a big problem. The spirit man is willing to do things, but physical man is just downtrodden, physically ruptured, you know. And people to made you to make you build again. They just want to eat from you completely. They don't care. What they're forgetting is there is karma. It's gonna come back to you and hit you so bad. It reciprocates. It is what it is. Sometimes when you take a nap, you sleep, you forget everything. But sometimes you find it hard to sleep. You don't sleep. You find it, you know, your mind is learning so fast. You have this underlying anxiety or whatever it is. And there are very few people to walk through the journey of anxiety with you, or stand with you and tell you, bro, this is it. This is what you're going through. Then we're going to start somewhere. You started a cult. Man, some of the things you talk about are weird things, man. Very weird. Sure. There's no need of talking about a cult. Some of the things we have to endure is simply because we know there's vision or there's achievement by the end. Families are breaking apart, families are tearing apart. It's not easy, especially it's hard. It's like salvation. We are born again because we know we have hope and we believe in emptiness and serving and living for Christ. This is it. This is it. A lot is taking place, and very few people will come for my rescue. A lot is happening. I know it's happening. It's happening. I can't stream on my laptop at the same time I'm streaming on phone. These are two different things. Once you walk out of something as a man or as a woman, you feel like half of it has left you. Now it becomes very difficult, even going to extra mile to balance the big problem, the challenge you're going through. Because nobody wants to stay there alone. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to win. Nobody wants to lose. So what is that extraordinary that you think you can give to people? They can stick around there consistently and tell you, hey bro, we are doing great and what you're saying is live. I'm sure that's not the case. I'm sure that's not the case. Because 60% of the people we live with, they just want to dwell on what is not bringing money or spiritual enrichment. They just want to grab. Sometimes you grab the wrong thing and you don't know. They say you end up with the wrong thing because you did not take precaution. Now what you end up with is something that you extraordinarily badly know of. That's why sometimes I go to sit down under the tree, under the nature. I just sit there. I hear the birds sing the songs of joy, different types of birds, society, the jungle, forest, things are happening there. And I will not feel, you know, like I'm in panic mode. No, not me. Never. When the birds are flying all over, they're singing different songs, different melodies, you feel home. Why can't we be the same? When you're given a chance to do or exercise what is right, why can't we do the same? Why can't we do the same? What's the best way to deal with this? Because me, personally, for this channel, it's not doing well. It's not doing well. It's not doing well at all, at all. Particularly when it comes to watch hours, it's not doing well. And it's not doing well. When the channel is not doing well, you need to do what we call overhaul, and you outsmart the system. There are some channels that are doing extremely very well. Anyway, Saturday is a day of rest. You can just be. As you watch as the day goes by, life is moving so fast, so fast. Already in June, what is there on the table? Because we are halfway the year. Social media assets, because these are assets. What is the mileage? What is the achievement? Shift from there. Let's go to other tangible things you do apart from social media. What is there? You know, you go to the bank account, money value. What is their value? You add it. Health wise, have you shifted from where you were? You know, is there any increment spiritually? Where are you? How do you understand things spiritually? You know, how deep is your, you know, well-being in everything in general? What are the failures? What are the achievements? And what are we going to do about them? think I'm joking, but I'm not joking. You'll joke alone, not with me, because I think I know more. I'm well informed than you are in many areas. I don't have limited options. There's nothing I can talk about that I don't know about. Times I can go political, at times I can go social, times I can go economical, I can go innovations. But where are you? Me, I think social media wise, I'm just dangling somewhere, not creaking up. When you're in that state, what do you do? Then come to physical life, things you do everyday routine. Psychologist says if you have a routine that is so draining, it's high time you let it go. It's high time you let it go. You try to disrupt and distract, to disrupt and distract that routine in order for you to have something that will make you a better person. Because now, maybe it's a habit or character in you that is pulling you. Okay, in the involvement of human being, growth, aging, there is growth. You reach a certain age, you grow to a certain age. Then you start now aging. Habit and a character, what comes first? To me, I think is a habit. Habit is triggered by interest. Interest is mindset of illusions. Then there you build a character. Now the character becomes you. And then it goes back to habit. So you'll be doing it as routine because already it was developed as a habit, hardened to character, back to habit. And now you live with it. I want us to look at the diary, daily routines, daily diary. And for those who are married, who are leading families, wisdom and spiritual foundation must be the cluster of everything. You are trying to live with somebody you didn't know, you don't share the DNA. It's only your children who shares the DNA. Background differs, cultural diversity, and all these things. Then you want to be at home for years. If you don't have tolerance and you are led in spirit and you are spirited to do that, and you have wisdom, you will actually be a defeated soldier. But if you have those, you will grow and outshine the challenges and physical indifferences and build something extraordinary that will build something extreme that will be a legacy. Who carries the legacy of a man? Is the next generation. And then the next generation is determined by current generation. So we have to build up a generation generation of people who understand. We are doing it for the next generation to come. So we must be very, very focused. They throw the javelins, we hit them back because we know we are focused. So, me, I don't backtrack on topic. Uh, the being you is the greatest achievement ever. Karen Chonge, where are you? We shall win and overcome some of these things. Definitely that's going to happen. But there must be gradual achievement, downtrodden, but positive elevation, which is triggered by the habit, which is derived from character, then habit again, then you becoming what you want to achieve. Many are frustrated there. And when you post a video, you just think like, people don't love me. People don't love me. Everybody loves you. It's only that you don't match the energy. If you match the energy, then you'll have a rhythm. Just start love feeling around you. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you don't love your brothers, then you don't love me. That's God saying so. You might have this too much love to give to the society, but the people who are supposed to receive it, they are not there. So you have to damage yourself to force yourself to them in order for you to fulfill the word. Emptiness. Let me ask you something. If you see a very, very dirty man or very dirty woman on the street, this is a very challenging thing. I'm not saying that you are under influence of depression or influence of content creation. No. Put those aside. Just consider this as a human being in that state. You go to the next shop, you buy a nice trouser, a nice shirt, and you give it to him. He shave, he bath, you buy shoes for him. And then you go your way. And then you go your way. Never look back. Can you invite a mad man to your house for a prayer? Even if he will not understand, maybe he will not concentrate. You just sit there in his state. The filthiness and everything sit there, and you have you have him there. You talk to him, you feed him, and then you shift your interest. You say, that is it. Because the word says, some of you will, angels will come to you and ask for a glass of without knowing it's Christ coming to you. Even Jesus used parables in his teachings. I don't want I don't want to do those 2 hours, 3 videos here, and you're telling people nothing. Uh, let's have hope. Everybody will learn something, and try to make use of what you have learned. Apply it. Me also, I learned from you guys. Like Ed in the Sacred Dreams, she's very prayerful. She was in the mountains praying. She was praying for the humanity, and she did it. And she does the sermons. She's there. Watch her. Subscribe to her channel. If you want motivational speaking, if you want to hear the word, she will feed you with the word of God, because she's devoted to do that, and she is doing it at the best. These are the people to follow, to listen to know they have something for you when you're spiritually hungry. They will pray, they will involve, they will intercede, they will try all they can. Mothers are designed to love and love. I wanted to do a 30-minute video. 1 hour, 2 hours, what are you telling people? There's nothing you're telling people. Why are you there 1 hour, 2 hours? What are you telling people? 30 minutes, even in class, there's no lecture for 1 hour unless you have a double lesson and people get tired. Organize your lectures or your speech or your whatever you want to tell people. 30 minutes is sufficient. Beyond there is irrelevant. There's nothing else you're telling people there. Nothing. I don't think there's somebody who would go back to watch something for 1 hour, 2 hours consistently, and it's not a movie. Unless you're very organized in your stories. Who will watch your past live stream when you're talking about reading comments of people and laughing? Nobody. Where's value? There's no value there. So create value in the first 30 minutes to earn content value. Anyway, I'm left with 2 minutes. I want to finish this live because I have some work I need to do. I have some computers I need to check on. I have some other stuff. It's Saturday. I need to go to other social medias and do one to three at the same time. God bless you. God keep you well. All you. Thank you so much for being here consistently. I'll visit your live stream. I'll visit your channel too, and I'll leave a comment there. I want to listen to what you're saying. Even if I don't come today or now, the moment I'll come, I'll leave some comments there, and I'll listen to what you're talking about, one at a time. So, guys, have a great time and enjoy the rest of the Saturday. Never lose hope. Always be positive. Evaluate the past 6 months, what you have achieved. The time is flying so fast. Soon and very soon we're gonna be grandfathers. And those who are grandfathers will be promoted to glory. Life is move, we move. So what is your impartation? What is your, you know, achievement? What will you be remembered for? What shall we say he did ABCD? Life is moving so fast. A decade is nothing nowadays. If you know you have lived for almost half a century, God has given you mercy. He's having mercy upon you. Just thank him. Go to his praise and jump in praise and songs and sing like David. You know, take the David violin and praise, because it is not easy. It's not easy to have to live for half a century. No, I'm talking about, you know, those people who are, if you have reached 35 years, that's the half lifespan of a man. That is it. Mm. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years, if he has mercy on you. So let's try our best. Let's have, you know, understanding. Let's promote humanity. Let's promote growth. Let's promote future. Let's promote togetherness. Let's promote advancement. Let's promote generosity, hospitality, kindness. Let's not advocate for lawlessness, hate, bad speech, manipulative content creation, oppressive thinking. Let's not promote those things. Anyway, I'm on dot 30 minutes live stream, very impactful. Edna Sacred Dreams, thank you so much. Those who are here, thank you so much, all of you. Have a wonderful day. It's not about watch time creation for me, it's about impartation. It's about sending a message. It's about uplifting somebody this morning who is so down, like I have been. And I never give up, I keep on pushing.